Howdy, y'all. Been a minute. I'm here at In-N-Out. It seems like anytime I'm doing one of these, I'm always at In-N-Out. But it's a long line. Takes a minute to get through. Good time to talk. But I got done with Ultimate Frisbee today, and there's some good lessons that I learned. One of them being, I was getting a little frustrated because some of my throws weren't connecting. If you haven't noticed, I've been doing a lot of throwing recently. Not like throwing my games, but throwing the disc. And it was frustrating, the amount of work that I've been putting in to get better at throwing, and the result that I get is, it was like 4 or 5 turnovers today. It was plus like that's just in the scrimmage alone, and then don't even get me started on the warm-ups, like the drills that we did. Oh my gosh. But I realized that I have a goal in my mind. It isn't like a super hard, concrete set goal, but it's a goal of how I want to be playing. I want to be consistent. I want to be a very consistent player. Like, yeah, it's fun to bid for the disc or like just absolutely rip a huck and get it to the far corner of the end zone, straight into the bread basket and whatnot. But the way I enjoy playing Ultimate Frisbee is not for those super high highs. Those high highs are great, but I really like, maybe you might even call it the boring stuff. I like the small ball. I like the dribbling it back and forth up the field, just going like Dominator style even. It's like, that's what I enjoy. And being able to be consistent with that is my goal. That's not where I'm at right now, though. I'm not that ultra consistent player that you can always rely on to just get like a nice around break throw, or I'll always have open hands, or I'll always catch the disc, or whatever the case may be. And for me, that's frustrating. That's going to drive me to want to do better. Not only to want to do better, but to do better. And with wanting to, with those in mind, I need to recognize that those are goals. Those are goals because that's not where I'm at right now. And so not being there is natural. Of course I'm not going to be there. That's why they're my goals. If I was already there, they would be terrible goals. And so making sure that I am recognizing that my goals are not where I'm at right now. I need to, after I've set my goals and I recognize where I want to be and the feeling that I want to have, that's going to take some time. There's going to be hard parts. There's going to be fun parts. But it's going to take time. And I need to be patient. I need to be patient with myself. I need to be patient with my teammates, with my leadership. I was going to say one other thing, but I can't think of one other thing. God. We'll put God in there. And it's hard. Not seeing the results. I want results now. I want to be the most consistent Ultimate Frisbee player in the world right now. But that's just not going to happen. That is unrealistic. That is an unrealistic goal. And honestly, that would be a pretty boring goal. If I was just the best immediately. You ever like played a game or done something and it's like, it's not even fun anymore because you already know the ins and outs. You already know how to do everything. Like, that's not fun. Just going through and just absolutely steamrolling everything, it'll be fun for a little bit. And then after like 5 minutes, you're like, all right, I'm ready to do something else now. The enjoyment is in the process. And I am letting my fears and my worries overshadow the enjoyment of the process. I am starting to run different, which puts more stress on the tendons, which can lead to higher chance of injury. That being said, my legs feel great. After practice, I ran a couple sprints and they felt great. And I think that has something to do with me changing my sprinting form. I am a more efficient and faster sprinter now, which is just freaking sick. That's really cool. But I can't. The main thing that I want to say is your goals are your goals because that's not where you're at. That's where you want to be. So don't get those confused. Thanks for listening to me. If it's the morning, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.